Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Come on, baby, drop it. Run, good. Run. Good. That's a good look. That's a great job by you in offense. That's really good. Let's go. Get out. Fire drill. Let's go. Get out quick. Here we go. Let's go. We got a big group. Set. Hit. Go. Let's go. Set.
Hello everyone, welcome to Madison County School Sports Television. Back at Madison Southern High School for football action, district time. Southern, last week, travels up 64 to Montgomery County. Lays a whooping on the Indians of Montgomery, 33-13. 1-0 in the district. What happened before the district play? Forget about it. We're 1-0. Looking to get the second win against the Yellow Jackets of Woodford County. Southern wins this game, home playoff game at least for the Eagles.
That was a good win last week against Montgomery County that I thought they wouldn't probably go over there and not win that game.
A lot of people thought it'd be closer than that. Last week, Skidmore had 122 yards on the ground and a score. AJ had a touchdown reception and a rushing touchdown. Carter Smith, 2 scores on the ground. Look for both teams to run the ball tonight. Woodford County, number 52, Drake Jackson. You've heard that name before. He is to commit to the University of Kentucky, like the number 1 center in the country. I was told before the game that there is probably 3 to 4 D1 players on that Yellow Jacket team.
Right, one of the choices of the school was Western Kentucky. I just don't know how anybody can go down there and be red, not maroon up here.
Yeah, it's not a good decision. Eagles, Yellow Jackets about to get underway. Yellow Jackets will receive as the Eagles about to kick it off. Jackets are coached by Dennis Johnson, former UK football player. Played at Harrodsburg back in the day, as the kids today say. His brother and dad are on staff with him, Elvis and Derek Johnson. Southern knows the importance of this ball game. Like I said, you win it, you at least get one playoff game, and next week's game against Anderson County is for your district title. Good turnout by the student section on a cold October night. And we're about to get this one kicked away. Carter Smith lines her up. It's an onside. Surprise, everybody. We got a flag on the play. Eagles recover, but there is a flag at the 50. Not sure what the flag is going to be for, but I suspect it's going to be on the Eagles. Maybe offsides.
Officials are huddling right down there, and John Clark's trying to eavesdrop right there a little bit.
See what the man in white says. Lays the flag at the 50. Throw the ball back to the Eagles. So it's going to be jacket ball.
I don't think John Clark, they picked the flag.
They picked the flag up. Legal touching by the kicking team.
He's not very happy right there
No.
because he was right there, and I think he disagrees with that umpire right there on that side.
So Southern touched it before it went the necessary distance. Good field position for the Jackets as they're going to take over at their own 49.
That was a gutsy call. I don't know if I would have done that right off the bat or not, but
And here we go. Number 73, Turman is your quarterback as he hands it away. Nice little run, about 6 yards. 35 with the carry. It's Amir Burnabin. How do you say that name there, Rick?
I think it's a Burney.
Oh, we got an injured player on the ground. First play from scrimmage results in an injured Yellow Jacket. Tell you what, while they tend to the injured player, we'll take a quick timeout. 11:38. Just went underway. District action. Back to Mass Southern after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Mass Southern after the injury, number 69, Helio Reyes of the Jackets. Apparent ankle injury. They brought the crutches out to him. It's going to be 2nd and 5 when we get back to action. As we said, district action. Southern is 1-0 and Anderson County is 1-0. Both teams win. They play for the championship next week up at Madison Southern. It's handoff inside. This one for a loss.
Emir Burney.
He's your number 1 tailback. Host. Justice Williams in on that tackle for your Eagles. 3rd down, 5, no gain. Quarterback in the gun. 4 receivers.
Takes
Keeper.
off running.
Gets up the middle. Got a 1st down. Shondez Goodlow in on the tackle as well as Carter Smith. Just enough for a 1st down. Now they're at the 39. Trey Thurman, 6 touchdowns on the season, passing 3 interceptions. 35 has 579 yards on the ground. It's a keeper once again. That's a Wildcat. Number 11, he gets free all the way down to the end zone. 44-yard touchdown run for number 11.
Touchdown, Yellow Jacket.
Trey Thurman there, the quarterback.
Was it Trey Thurman? Okay, I thought it was 11, but 17 with the keeper. 44 yards and a score. 10:31 to play. Jackets on top now, 6-0. He got loose. The Eagles lost containment. So again, the kickoff or the extra point looked a little funky. Eagles didn't bite on it. Kicker. Up. Good. Takes on the extra point. Makes it 7-0. Yellow Jackets score in the opening possession. 10:31 to play. First quarter. Back after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back to Madison Southern High School with the Yellow Jackets score on 4 plays, taking 49 yards for a touchdown. Eagles about to get their first possession of the ball game.
It's Skidmore back to receive the kickoff here.
Speaking of kickoffs, and most of you know Damian Harrison, Alabama. He is returning kickoffs now for the Crimson Tide as a freshman. He's got 100 yards already on the ground this season.
Lippert for Woodford County is ready to kick the ball.
They skip it down. And they just sit on it. Not a bad play if you're not comfortable with running the ball. Better take the possession, not fumble. Eagles will take over at the 34-yard line. Quarterback Aaron Sloan under center, the senior. 557 yards on the season passing, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Done a good job of taking care of it this season.
Since we had that all inside kick there, you think the quarterback Sloan right here might go for a deep ball here?
Go home run early. Nope, they pitch. Nice run. Find that hole. Your runner was Skidmore. Peyton Skidmore, 517 yards on the ground this season. 5 touchdowns.
Nice gain right there, about 5.
Skidmore, 231 yards receiving and a touchdown. He leads the team in touchdowns this season with 6. Nice 4-yard gain. That was lined up in the gun. Jackets show blitz. Here they come. Keeper.
Sloan.
Stacy. Landon Stacy out to the 40 to 35. Number 9 with the keeper. That's Stacy. Landon Stacy, 269 yards on the ground. Coming into this ball game, and he picks up a big chunk from the 39 to.
I got ahead of myself there. I didn't see the
35.
switch right there.
Yeah.
Sloan don't run that fast.
I say, Aaron ain't that quick. Sloan checks back in. Jackets coming on blitz, and they played it right. Eagles were able to get it up the middle. Run right past the blitz. Al Stacy comes out deep. Sloan, drop back. 1-2, throw.
There it
Man
is, wide open.
Touchdown, Eagles. Sloan to Hunter Richardson, number 2. Wide open, blown coverage by the Jackets. That's a 35-yard touchdown pass. Number 6.
Good catch. Looked the ball in, didn't take his eyes off of it, just like UK did many times last night. They shot themselves in the foot.
Chesney Sipple in for the extra point. You know, the toughest ball to catch is the one when you're wide open. And yet he was. Sipple for the extra point. Up and good. That did not take long as the Eagles tie up 7-all. 9:15 to play. Still in the first quarter. We'll be back after this timeout.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
High school, the Eagles have tied this one up. They go 66 yards to get it knotted up at 7. Eagles looking for a kickoff. I doubt we'll see that onside again.
I think we'll see the Swib get it out of the hands of their return guy.
Pop up.
Lord.
Pop up. Ball is live. Not a bad play right there. That ball is live on the kickoff. If that ball stays in bounds, you've got it. But another good field position now for the Jackets, though, as they will mark it at about the 43, 42-yard line, perhaps.
Now, you agree with this, Coach Don?
Nah, I say kick it off. You got to believe your team can cover a kick.
If you're going to pop it up 30-yard line,
Dude's
25.
He's not Derek Abney back there.
That's a short field again.
It is.
That's, I think, costly mistakes.
You can't give a short field every time. Expect your defense to hold them. So we get it officially at the 42.
What they're trying to do is Malik Richards is back there receiving the kickoffs, probably the punches too. They're just not want him
keep it out of his hands.
He's got real good speed, what I understand.
Scoop it down the middle. Quarterback hands it off. Nothing. That's 35 once again, but he goes nowhere.
So we're in this second and long right here. Yeah. I believe the quarterback Thurman, it's going to be in his hands. I think they've gave him the green light. When you want to run, run.
Thurman 59 for 110 on the season. So he will air it up a little bit.
We got a spy on the Thurman kid here right here.
Big sack.
Nice play.
Big sack by 44. Logan Coomer shot out of a cannon. Sack. That was impressive. Looked like he went unblocked. Big third down, 15 now. Eagles looking for a stop.
They got dual receivers on both sides of the ball here. Their main two guy is a Malik here on number 7.
4 receivers. So he's going to throw it.
He squatted down there. Out
of bounds. No catch. Incomplete. Fourth down and 15. Here comes the punt team.
Good load for Southerns and drops back here, probably around the 25-yard line.
Shondez Goodlow, the junior.
Your special team's going to have to pay attention right here, and you never know what this is high school ball. Anything can happen.
We're on the line. Looks like we're going punt block. Now a couple guys drop off, but I think we're going after it, and they are. High snap. They get away the kick. It's an end over end, and Goodlow calls for the fair catch and covers it. Taken down about the 22. So that's where the Eagles take over.
Nice play by Goodlow. He kind of dropped right there and got on it right there and make sure there was nobody from Woodford County there. The Yellow Jackets get on the ball right there.
Make sure you get possession. Eagles take it over about to 22 now. 66 yards, their first time with the ball for a touchdown.
It's A.J. Richardson in the backfield as the running back for Southern.
Sloan under center. Motion. Pitch. A.J. has it. Gets the corner. Nice gain, about 9, 10, 12, 13 yards on the carry. Very nice pickup on first down. Taken down by Washington. Stacy and Dawson Richardson checking in. Here comes Carter Smith late onto the field.
First down, Eagles.
Carter 2 touchdowns last week on the ground. He's a hoss to bring down. One-on-one coverage way out on the outside over here. Don't think we're going to see the pass, but showing blitz once again. They don't come. Pitch.
Nice pitch.
Off one tackle, take it down about the 42.
Skidmore on the carry there, about 5 or 6 yards.
That's run by Peyton. Good pitch.
Good pitch right at the last second.
He did. He fed it good.
What I see what Woodford's already doing, they're getting 8, 9, almost 9 in the box.
Stacy in.
They're going up to the line of scrimmage. I think he might throw a little 5 or 6 yard pass.
Both teams like to run, and Landon Stacy's in the shotgun right now. Second down, 5. Stacy delays, keeps, busts up the middle, down to the 40, down to about the 35. Big pickup for Landon Stacy, a pickup of 15 and 9, 24 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Eagles moving the ball on the ground.
As we were saying about the whole year of Southern football, the games we've done here, it's hard to contain. You don't know if the quarterback's going to run, which running back's going to get it. It's a hard to defend this offense of Coach Clark.
Triple monster back there. Last year you had Damien to key on. This year, like you say, Carter in the backfield, Sloan under center, hand off to Smith up the middle. Big man gets about 3. $5:25 to play opening quarter. We are tied at 7.
Sloan comes over the sideline, talks to Clark. Clark gives him a play. He goes back in. So it's second down and about 9.
They gave him 1 yard on the carry. I thought he got a little more than that, but
Carter back in the backfield again.
Sloan keeps it. Going deep. Over the middle and off the hands of the receiver. Who was the receiver?
I think that was A.J.
25.
I believe so.
Off the hands of A.J. Richardson. Brings up 3rd and 9. So they've moved the ball from the 22-yard line down to the 36-yard line, or 35.
Stacy's back in for quarterback.
On 3rd and 9, Stacy.
Because I think Coach Clark's going to say this is 2 down to make 9 yards.
Perhaps. The box is full. Stacy gives it. Not much. Maybe a yard. Richardson with the carry and not much. Going to bring up 4th down. Offense stays on the field. Dawson Richardson checks out. Sloan back in on 4th and 7 at about the 33-yard line. So 4th and 7.
Woodford's got about 9 in the box
Motion.
right now.
Keeper, row.
There's
Going deep.
Oh, that should
Man
be touchdown.
open. Touchdown, Eagles.
Skidmore.
Peyton Skidmore with his 2nd. That was a pretty pass and catch on 4th and 7. Eagle offense is running smooth.
I think Coach Clark's came in the game and said, you know what, we're pulling non-stops. We're going for the win.
Winning that first district game, you'll help a lot of woes, fix a lot of ills. And it is about to be 14-7 Eagles. Chesney up and good. Eagles lead it now 14-7, 5:13 to play. We'll be back after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
We're back to Madison County School Sports Television. Eagles just score, make it 14-7. Waiting on this kickoff. Taking bets of what he's going to do. Is he going to pop it up again, onside it? I like that 30-yard line over there. Squib to it.
Middle of the field is wide open. They have nobody
now
there.
He's lined up for a straight-ahead kick. So we'll see what's up. There you go. That's what I want to see right there.
Uh-oh, 6 there.
Oh, he's fine. We'll cover that. Out to the 30. No gain. About 3 yards on the return. Now, Jackets start deep. Instead of around the 50 now, they're down about the 30. Officially the 31 perhaps, but
a little bit better right there,
oh, yeah.
Coach Don.
We'll take that all day.
He starts going at 42 and 45
Can't give him
and
a short
49.
field.
That's no man's land right there.
Now they can make a big play, and you can stop them. Yellow Jackets punt last possession, scoring that first one. They'd like to get a touchdown here to at least keep up with the Eagles. The Eagles have scored on both their possessions.
And the Eagles just scored there on 4 plays.
That was a nice touchdown pass by Sloan to Skidmore.
So far, 7 plays, 2 touchdowns.
Handoff. Little sweep, and he finds room. Out to about the 50, tripped up. Has a very nice run. He gets across the 50. A.J. Richardson trips him up, but not before a big gain. See now had they been at the 45, they'd be in the red zone by now. So that's why you have to kick it deep. Little sweep play, though, picks up big yards for the Yellow Jackets. That's it. That should be a loss. He fights back to the line, maybe a yard. They're still pushing the pile. Now they whistle it dead. Nice pickup, about 2. Should have been a loss. Dylan Rogers checking in from Madison Southern on that big D-line. As we took it down to 4 minutes first quarter. Tight man-to-man on the receiver near side. Now he backs off. Give him about a 5-yard cushion. He's going to throw it over the middle.
Interception.
Picked off. Picked off by the Eagles. He's got room to run. Still in bounds. Taken down finally. That ball is picked off by Hunter Richardson, the sophomore. And the Eagles are in business. They are in business deep in their own territory.
Ball is carried down to the 22-yard line of the Yellow Jackets, where the Eagles will have it first and 10.
First and 10 at the 22. Looking to go up 2 scores. Now, this is the Eagle team I thought we'd see at the beginning of the season.
They'll just now start putting everything together.
Like I said, you can throw the preseason out, if you will. What happened before last week doesn't count. Handoff. Little sweep action.
There is number 8, Skidmore.
Peyton Skidmore picks up nice yardage.
Brought down by number 44, Washington, and number 67, Jost. Kickoff of about 4 on the carry. Will bring up second down.
Eagles in the red zone now.
Woodford County's right now has got a lot of hands on their hip right now. They're kind of seem like they're kind of gasping through their air right
I
here.
think they're shell shocked.
Ran into a buzzsaw in Old Brea, Kentucky.
They're the team averaging 30 points a game on offense. Long count. Option. Handoff.
Carter Smith.
Carter gets it inside the 10 to about the 7, 8-yard line.
Carter Smith.
I said Carter is a monster to take down.
What I like, though, they just come right at you off the ball, and it just run, and you just can't stop it. You know it's coming,
Landon
but you can't do it.
No, it's shoot. I mean, back in the '80s, you knew Roy Kidd was going to run the ball, but you couldn't stop Big Elroy in the game. You might know it's coming, but you got to stop it. Stacy is in at quarterback, number 9, lined up in DI. Carter Smith. Look, it's AJ dotting DI. It's an option. They
There he goes.
hand it off.
Just a little few yards there.
Little.
There is number 9.
Stacy kept it, gets it inside the 5.
Well,
2 minutes.
Let me
first
ask you this
quarter.
right here. You got 3 more downs if you want to go on the 4th down and get it. Do you go to the 4th one here and leave it? If you just leave it all on the table, if you don't make it in, and you might be on the 2 or 3
Oh, man,
yard
it's
line.
second down. This is touchdown territory. You don't kick the field goal.
Yep.
Nah, I say you just go on, and if you don't get it, you put them inside the 5.
That's 90-something yards to go, 95,
Right.
96, 97, whatever that they do here. But I believe they're going to score
Your
here.
defense is playing well. So, motion, pitch.
One more block, he's in.
He's a touchdown.
Skidmore.
Skidmore with another one. I believe that he has all 3 tonight.
Well, you know what? So far, that Jack Burford player of the game is
I believe
Skidmore.
I believe it's wrapped up. Minute and a half left. It's 27 Eagles rolling.
Let me tell you, Southern is on fire.
Crowd gathered in tonight, and I got people in the crowd dancing. I got Chesney Simple about to get her 3rd extra point. Chesney's kick is up and good. 21-7 Eagles. The Yellow Jackets feel like they've been stung tonight early.
And there's no EpiPen around.
Minute and a half left, first quarter. Eagles up 14. Back after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
We're back to Mass Southern High School. The Eagles have scored another touchdown. Take the 21-7 lead, a minute and a half remains in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets moving up for the kickoff. We get to kick one deep. Onside. Ball is live.
loose.
Who's got it? Oh, there was a lot of fighting and pulling underneath that pile.
Southern pointing their way.
Who comes out with it?
It's Southern.
Eagles recover the onside kick.
Well, Don, this reminds me of the 8th grade game I went up with a friend of mine up in Urban. That's all they did. Estill County Engineers was onside kick. But you know what?
That's what you do when you don't have a kicker.
Don't have a kicker.
Minute 26, and the Eagles recover an onside, already leading it 21-7. Looking to knock this one out early if they could. Jacket defense back. Motion. Fake. Pass. Sloan's in trouble. He throws one deep. Man is open. Touchdown, Eagles!
It's that man Skidmore!
Peyton Skidmore is looking like Al Bundy tonight. Going for 5 touchdowns. That's 4. My goodness. Sloan with a beautiful pass avoiding the sack. And it's 27-7. Chesney Sipple with the extra point upcoming. Wow.
When you start to
Offense is
win,
clicking.
this all win came from last week against Montgomery, and it comes on to this week. You know, when you start winning, everybody feels good.
I think they understand that the season began last week, and you have to keep it going. They want to win this new district. And to do that, you must beat the Yellow Jackets as the kick is up and good. And it's 28-7. 28 unanswered for the Eagles. And they lead it by 21. Minute 19 left in the first quarter.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back to Madison Southern High School. Eagles 28 unanswered, lead it 28-7. I believe they brought out their hands team as he kicks it deep finally. Takes a bounce. It's going to be picked up around the 18. It's picked up by the quarterback. Oh, blocking the back, perhaps, no call. So he's going to be run out of bounds at around the 34-yard line.
The ball carrier, number 17, Trey Thurman.
Well, if you're the Yellow Jackets, you're just shocked to be down 28-7 right now.
This shell shocked. I mean, it's just like bam, bam, bam.
I mean,
it's
especially the last
28-7.
2 touchdowns. The onside kick and then the pretty pass from Sloan to Skidmore.
Ball be starting on the 32-yard line.
Well, you know, when you coach special teams at Central, when you kick the ball directly to the guy, do you like that or not, or do you think that Southern should have kicked to the left side of the field? There's nobody on that side.
I'm fine kicking it to the guys. If you kick it to a dead spot on the field, your guys might get out of their lane. So when you kick it to a return man, he stays in his lane a lot better. Nice lick. Ball's loose.
Fumble.
I think they call him down.
There's a fumble on the play.
I think they're going to call the runner down perhaps.
I think that ball came loose before he came down, I believe.
No replay in high school, but that was a lick. The Eagles are hitting people out there tonight.
For the Yellow Jackets.
Wow. Boys, if they had got that fumble, this game would have been over. We're down to 20 seconds left, and I think the Yellow Jackets just want to make it the second quarter without giving up another touchdown.
Now, was this a couple weeks ago when Central shut them out at Woodford?
Yes. 55-0. Central beat this team.
Number 35, Butterby.
Bring up a 3rd and long when we come back for the second quarter. Eagles are on a roll, 28 unanswered points. They lead it 28-7 after 1. You're watching Madison County School Sports Television. Back after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
At Southern High School, second quarter about to get underway with a 3rd and long for the Yellow Jackets. Eagles lead at 28-7 on 28 unanswered points.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Coach Clark should be proud as a peacock right now, and he just shouldn't be. He should be this happy where he's at right now.
You can be happy, but you can't be content. Can't win the game in the first quarter as the quarterback keeper goes nowhere. Loss of about 3. 4th and long, going to force a punt. You have to punt if you're the Jackets. You're too deep in Southern territory. But down 28-7 right now, watch for a fake. Because
never know.
Hell, we saw Southern fake one inside the 10 last time against Creek. Down big.
Everybody needs to stay home and watch what they're going at.
They need to get some offense going, and they punt. They get it away.
That's a nice punt.
Goodlow, fair catches at about the 29. So the Eagles get possession at the 29, leading it 28-7.
Don, your thoughts for so far right now?
First quarter, I'm surprised by how well the Eagles have played and how poorly the defense has been for the Jackets. I just thought they'd be a lot better defensively than they showed. But again, this is a team that gave 55 to Central. So
this just seems right now anything Southern is running, it's just working.
Yeah. I mean, Eagles pitch it.
That's Skidmore.
Down to the second level, third level, down to the 50, the 46. Skidmore took his vitamins before the game. Perhaps I shouldn't say that. Somebody's going to want to be drug testing them after this. But Skidmore looking great tonight.
Now, we was talking about Skidmore earlier before the game. We came up with a few colleges that probably knocking on his door.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a college prospect. With his size, very doubtful he's going to go to a major D1, but some Division II or FCS school will be counting their stars to get him. At the 45, the 45, Eagles take and run the option with Stacy going nowhere, flag in. Either going to be a hold or I think it's going to be a face mask because it was thrown by the back judge in the defensive backfield.
Well, you was talking about size there just a second ago. I went to see Tech, and Eastern played at Georgetown when everybody know what happened at Eastern. So they had a running back. I don't remember his name, but he was a small kid, 5'4", 5'5", and he had speed. If he got in the secondary, he was gone. Now,
we're going to get a chop block call against the Eagles. Block below the waist. I mean, size can be good. I mean, little guys are quick. Yeah, it's against the Eagles. They're going to back them up 15. That's a rough penalty. The official call from the man in white with the white hat. Chop block. Block below the waist. 15 yards. Now we are 1st and 25.
Now, kind of put a little spin on this, on the chop block. Who usually calls that is that the side judge? Or at the backfield judge, or
you would assume it would be the guy on the side, but there was multiple flags, though. I think everybody saw that one.
Right.
They knew what they were looking for, but first 25 at the 40. This offense, they can get that back in 2 plays. Oh, wide receiver reverse. Nobody stayed home. He gets it back 25 yards, and he's still going down to the 31.
Well, folks, I'll tell you what,
play.
When it gets
what
that
a call.
Time, I think he's probably got 200 yards or more receiving and running.
Total yards he has to have. 1st and 25, not a problem for this Eagle ball club tonight. Skidmore picks it up, plus 1 or 2.
Sloan back in as the quarterback duties right here. They alternate.
1st and 10 at the 31. Sloan, couple touchdown passes already.
We got Simpson and Goodlow on the right side here for double here receivers on the right.
Far side, motion, pitch, fake, inside handoff, goes nowhere.
I think that's
Jackets all over that one.
That's on Sloan. I think that's his first, not a really good decision right there that he just made.
On the inside handoff?
Yeah, everybody's on the line. They're just filling gaps right there and trying to catch them.
That wasn't Aaron Sloan didn't call that play. The sideline did.
Right.
So
I think if they throw this ball out, that probably was the touchdown or close to it.
He's just running what they call. Sloan back in at quarterback, remains in at quarterback as line up. Motion by A.J., passing by Sloan, set up the screen to Richardson, and get a couple perhaps.
25, A.J. Richardson.
They set up the screen to A.J., but didn't get much.
Nice play for Dominic Johnson for Woodford. He stayed home right there and got that right there. If he didn't stay home, that was going to be a long game.
No, we haven't called 52's number or name. He's an offensive lineman, but that's Drake Jackson, the guy going to UK. I think him on the field right now. He's playing some D-line. He's the big man in the middle.
I think they're trying to run away from his side, so this run should be to the left side.
No, he reminds me a lot of Matt Elam in high school. I think Elam played O-line and D-line. Drake standing up. He isn't even going down in the three-point stance. As Sloan airs it out to a wide-open receiver. Jared Simpson with the reception. First down, Eagles. At the 9:05 mark.
Well, I'll tell you what, Aaron Sloan, this is the best game I've seen him play since I've been doing the broadcasting for Rosenbaum. This guy is on it tonight. This is the best game I've ever seen play.
Sloan was 5 of 9 last week for 139 and a score. He's already has 2 tonight.
I say he's pushing 200 to 300 yards.
Yeah, he's got to have high 100, slow 2s. They put him in the gun. Stacy in at quarterback. And they hand it off. Flag comes in.
That's a late flag.
Yeah, it is. A lot of miscommunication on that play. It did not look fluid. We'll see what the penalty's on.
That kind of play just kind of blew up right there. It was just really slow to materialize.
Yep. Chop block once again. Again, is called by the man in the backfield. Those are killer penalties. That's 15 yards. That's a personal foul.
Well, you know what? I've never seen in one possession there's 2.
John Clark wanting to know who it's on. Perhaps he's trying to defend. It's not a chop block. But
referee's shaking his head to Clark there.
Yeah, they don't agree with John's explanation of not a chop block. But, well, bring it back now. It's going to be a big 1st and 25 again. Jared Simpson goes out wide. 7.5 to play before halftime. Stacy hands it off to A.J. A.J. breaks free of 1, but can't get loose.
Well, they've kind of figured out with the quarterbacks in there now for Stacy, they're going to run the ball. They all up on the line, so they're guessing right now.
If you watch any film at all, you know he's a Wildcat quarterback.
Right.
He's only thrown the ball like 2 times this season. I mean,
well, that's something that maybe he can do that. John Clark could put in his offense plays. It's just when he comes in there, fake to the running back and throw a little screen or something out in the flat, maybe hit the tight end.
You know, he has to show he can throw it first.
Like Woodford right now, they've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
22.
They got 8 in the box.
Timeout on the field to the Eagles. They're going to talk about it. 2nd down, 22. We're at the 5:44 mark of the first half. Eagles lead it 28-7. We'll be back after this. Timeout.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea. Luxury Pet Services in Richmond. Time Warner Cable. Equipment Sales and Rentals. Madison County Schools. Tatum Enterprises. And Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back at Mass Southern High School after the timeout by the Eagles. Second down, 22.
We got Sloan under center.
Motion. Fake. Pass. Deep. Man is there. Catch. Loose. Oh, yeah, he almost had it. Incomplete pass for the end zone.
That was to Goodlow right there. This almost had it.
Goodlow, the intended target, as you say. Brings up a third, 22. At the 30, this is 4 down territory because he's too close to punt and too far to kick. So, and if you don't get it at the 30-yard line, that's where they get anyway on a kickoff. So, yeah, I say this is 4 down territory for your Eagles. Two receivers up top. And the motion man goes in. That's number 8 with the ball. Nice little pickup for Skidmore. Makes it a manageable 4th down now. It's going to be about 4th and 12, 4th and 11.
Ball is carried up near the 21-yard line.
Ball is spot at 21. And quarterback Sloan back in.
Don, if you was on this play right here, what would you call right here for if you was Southern and John Clark here?
I'd look for something either
over
the
middle.
Over the middle. I'd run a slant play. Watch that slot receiver. Out in the flat. Now he runs a wheel route. Wheel route is there. Touchdown. Skidmore, but we have a flag in the offensive backfield. And it's a hold against the Eagles. So bring it back. But you watch Skidmore, though. He runs it. He runs a little flat, and then he wheeled it. It was a beautiful play. Alas, he's coming back for a hold on the backside. That's 10 yards. Bring it back. Make it 4th and 22. So that was a beautiful design play.
I didn't see the guy if he held or not.
I
but,
don't know. I was watching.
You know, when it gets to one on positions, you've had 2 chop blocks, a hold, and I think maybe one other play. I mean, you're getting –
well, you can hold any play.
Any play. We've discussed that with Woodford County's radio people.
It's an obvious play, though, and that must have been. Maybe the guy was going to get Aaron from the backside. I wasn't watching. But now you got a 4th and 27. Now you line up almost like in streaks as we're going to take another timeout with your Eagles.
Timeout Woodford.
Woodford took it. They want to talk about it. We'll stay here. Now on 4th down, you're 4th and a mile and a half. It's 27 yards.
Do you just get to have maybe Sloan go back there and just punt the ball, drop kick it, you know?
Nah, you can do that.
I mean.
But you're going to run it.
If
you're going to run streaks. I mean, you're going to run a streak pattern. You've got to get down inside the 10.
But if you don't get it,
worst case, it's a long punt.
But in this case, though, if you don't make it, you're going to get the ball around the 35 or around that area.
Again, that's where they've been getting on kickoffs. So don't see no reason really to try to punt here. I don't think the Eagles will punt. 5:49, 28-7. Eagles rattle off 28 unanswered. If you haven't been with us, where have you been? Don Foster, Rick Marbley, and great first quarter for the Eagle offense.
All the action took place, wasn't it? It was like a
first off,
heavyweight fight.
You had the Yellow Jackets score 7. Eagles get 7, then a couple turnover and onside kick recovery. And Eagles were running away 28-7. Well, the Eagles decided to punt. Going to try to kill it. Back at his own 47. Carter
But you
Smith.
never know about them tricky Eagles tonight right here so far.
Nah, he's punting this ball. With the lead, yeah, you punt. Kick. Oh, my goodness. He rolls out and kicks it. Nice little punt. Eagles are going to try to cover.
Oh, did it hit him?
And they do. No. Nice punt. They kill it inside the 5, at the 5.
There for a second, we thought he was going to run around that corner. I was kind of seeing something. I'm like, oh,
now, I tell you what. I had a great punter in Michael Wood. I didn't want him moving and kicking at the same time, much less Carter Smith. I mean,
because you never know where the ball might be.
Well, you might.
It go 5 yards.
Bounds, yeah. You miss it. You miskick it.
But it was executed very well.
It was a good execution.
Now they got about 95 yards per dirt. We got 5:40 to go in the second quarter.
5:40 to play. Both teams have used a timeout.
Now, if you're Woodford, do you go on top, take a shot downfield the first or second play?
If you're Woodford County, and I think we have a timeout on the field once again, timeout to Eagles. If you're Woodford County, I tell you what I'll do after this timeout.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
We're back to Madison County School Sports Television. Yellow Jackets inside the 5. If I'm the Jackets, as you asked before the timeout, I want to keep it out of Southern's hands. So expect them to play safe. Probably run the ball here. Get it, a couple yards perhaps.
Burnaby there on the carry right there. So, we got a flag, late flag.
Yeah,
back in Southern.
That's on Sportsman. There was a push after the play. It didn't amount to much, but they might have thrown it. If it is, it's on the Yellow Jackets. They're asking John, what do you want to do?
What do you do here?
Dead ball on Sportsmanlike. Hell, I decline it. Oh, my goodness. You're killing me. He pushed me first.
They always catch the second guy.
They always get the second guy. There was a push.
This officiating club.
Wow.
Here it is. What you do, you go both players, hey, let's knock it off.
I didn't think the push amount to much. I took my eyes off for a minute, and he must have pushed back. Well, that gets the Jackets off the goal line. Now your offense is open. Handoff. Slips through one tackle. Runs right into a horde of Eagles.
As a coach, has this got to frustrate you? You know, I mean, you've got 2 chop blocks. You've got a personal foul after
on
the ball.
Offense, you're still up 28, though.
28, but still, you know, this sticks
You're
in
not playing
your throat.
clean ball, though.
Yeah.
Stupid penalties.
Play
As
hard.
we talked against Tate's Creek, stupid penalties are the worst. Those kind of penalties. Talking to the Woodford County crew, they said Drake Jackson gets a bunch of penalties every game. He's yet to get one tonight, but look at that. The Eagle attacks the running game again.
Clock's ticking down to about 4:40.
Tell you what,
halftime.
I'm surprised the Jackets haven't been able to run the ball a little better than they have tonight. Eagles gave up some yards to Tate's Creek last time we saw them on the ground. Garrett County ran all over them. But tonight the Jackets having trouble getting anything going. It's just 3rd down 4 at the 30.
This is where Thurman might keep the ball here and go for the first down itself.
This will be a good passing play. They hand it off for none. Oh, my goodness. Laid out by Carter. Big 43 with the tackle.
As you see, saying right there, Woodford just playing it safe and
4th
say,
down.
we're going to, I don't know if they're going to kick the ball or not.
Can't punt now. You're down 21. They're going to go for it.
But I believe Thurman is the punter as well, isn't he?
I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, they're going to – what is
He's
that,
lined up in
4-4?
offense.
They might try to draw them off sides here. 4-4
I doubt it.
and make a first down,
It
but we'll
would.
see.
Eagles can't jump on 4th and 4.
They're trying to get him to
3:30
jump.
to play. Yeah.
There it is. That's the old
Good
trick
call.
of the
Yep.
old Ricky from Kirksville found that one out already.
Timeout Woodford. Takes him down to 1. 3:28 to play before half. Back after this. Timeout. It's Connecticut.
You'll give Central score.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Back to Madison Southern High Schools. We're talking about the district. I'm going to look at halftime for the Montgomery Andersons. They pitch it on 4th down. Trying to get that first. They don't get it. Late play.
There's
The
another
late
flag.
flag.
2 late flags.
It's coming in against your Eagles on a late hit, I'm afraid. I don't know, though. Dawson Richardson clapping, so it may go against the Jackets.
Well, you decline it right here and go on.
Yeah. I don't think he got enough for the first down. I know he didn't. No, he's
very
way
short.
So unless this is against the Eagles, this is going to be first down. Eagles in good field position. But I'm afraid this is against your Eagles.
No, it's against Woodford.
Yeah,
here.
it's against Woodford.
That's
Turnover. Eagles going to have the ball
Right, I know.
inside the 30.
I know Woodford behind 28-7. That's just not very smart football.
I'll tell you what, I don't know who did that penalty, but I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't Drake Jackson, from what I've been told. As I said, they say Drake Jackson's he gets flagged a lot, and that's just a stupid penalty there by the Jackets.
Well, we got 3:14 to play with here before we can stick this in the end zone. So if Southern this can clean possession here with no penalties here.
One timeout remain, I believe. See what the Eagles can do with it. As the Jackets have got to be shocked. Ocean. Sloan, where are you going?
Just throw the ball away. There we go. Good play. Good play.
That was a blown call.
Yep.
Not sure what he was up to as he was running backwards. But Goodlow checks out. Dawson Richardson checks in. And second down. Good job by Sloan just to throw it away, though. Get out of that pocket, or get outside of the tackle box and throw it away. 3:08.
Now, Woodford's changed their defense a little bit because that last play right there, they just had 6-7 in the box. So they're backing up. Now they're showing blitz right here.
Blitz again. Pitch. Nowhere to go.
The ball carrier, number 23E, brought down by number 24.
There was nowhere to go.
Play. It brings
That's
up
the
a
short
third
side
down.
of the field was this nowhere to go.
Yeah. Big 52. He is a big old boy, though, Drake Jackson. Kentucky got a good-looking kid there.
Well, here's the thing here.
52.
If I'm coaching, I'm not running to his side.
Shoot. No, I'm going the other way.
I don't understand that, but
Maybe
now,
he can't tackle. He's an offensive lineman by trade. He's a monster, though. He's slow.
there's Sloan. Wide open there over the middle.
Catch is made.
By
A first
Goodlow.
down. Sean Daz Goodlow with the reception. And a first down inside the 20. Another red zone opportunity.
The thing I seen about Aaron tonight, he's confident. He's in control. He's not made
panicking.
no
He's not
bad
panicking.
decision. He's made maybe one. That's about it. But
Not panicking.
as we just got somebody yelling in here, he's having fun. So
When
that's
you're
what it's
winning,
all
you have
about.
fun. Inside the red zone at about the 18, 17-yard line. Career game. Handoff inside. About 3 yards.
Number 43, Carter Smith.
Carter with the carry. Taking it down to 2:15 to play before half.
Where's that man Skidmore at?
Probably tired.
He might be. I think he'd be sitting on the bench a little
Peyton's
bit.
running all over the field tonight. He might be tired.
He could be. It
I'm
could
tired
be a
watching
good,
him. I'm
good
tired
move
watching
to
him.
rest him a little bit. You're
Look,
up
nobody's on
28-7.
nobody's on that slot receiver again. Aaron checks out. He's going to call it the audible play. Gets it from the sideline, though, so not much of an audible. Lines up in the eye. Hand off to the man. Dot in the eye.
That's good play right there. She's a little bit of the clock
Nate
up.
Eads
Leaves
gets
nothing
the
on
carry.
there if they score here.
Getting some players in now is Nate Eads with the carry. Close to a first down. Going to be about 3rd and 3.
Like you was commenting earlier, where can Southern keep this pace up of this? You know, it's everything to the wall right here. This go, 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 go.
Minute 18. Landon Stacy checks in. He will be under center. 3rd down, 2 at the 10. Keeper by Stacy. Got enough for the first down to about the 4.
Okay, number 43, Carter Smith.
We're under a minute to go there. First down
Carter
here.
Smith with the carry, I'm sorry.
There's the ball down to the 5-yard
Slung back in. Was go under a minute.
line.
First and goal at about the 5. Jackets not wanting to give up another one. Carter Smith.
Touchdown.
He's in. He's in for a score. It's 34-7 now. That is 34 unanswered by the Eagles. And Carter Smith with a score.
Number 36, Chesney Sipple.
Chesney in for the extra point. Like I said, I wouldn't want to bring down Big Carter when he's running downhill. Sipple looking to make it 35-7. And she does. Kick is low but good. 41 and a half seconds left before half. 35-7. 28 unanswered by the Eagles.
Nice job by the holder right there. Picked that ball up, and Chelsea this one kicked it through.
Where has this offense come from tonight?
Is it one of them nights that everything goes right?
But the Eagles looking to go 2-0 in the district and get a home playoff game. And the kick is going to be a pop-up. And it's going to be taken at the 30, 28. Looking for a hole. Not one there. Oh, he breaks free. Eagles don't route. He's dancing. He's done.
Just nowhere to go.
He's done about the 34. Yeah, 33. He danced, but there was no
He didn't have a partner. He didn't have a partner, Don.
to dance with.
Just like the prom date you had there one time. You didn't have a date, did you?
I can't talk about it anymore. I got a letter in the mail, cease and desist. She's threatened me. Hey, my father, rabies tags expired. I forgot I had to get them. But 28 and a half to play. If you're the Yellow Jackets, do you just line up and throw it?
At this point, that's what I would do. I'd try to streak somebody down the middle or down the sideline and just throw it up. And
All I know is you got Dennis Johnson and Elvis Johnson used to be a head coach. I don't want to be in their locker room at halftime. There's going to be some paint peeling off the wall. They're going to heave it. There it is to the sideline.
Oh!
Almost picked off. Almost picked off by 21. David Williams, a junior, just about got one.
that was
He
an
coulda
early
high- he coulda
Christmas
high
present
stepped.
right there. That would have been down to the house, wouldn't
He
it?
would have high stepped it to the end zone. Deion Sanders style. Second down. 10. You see the Eagles have two back deep, two safeties back.
Well, would you play your linebackers a little bit more deeper where they got them right there about 6 yards out?
Play them at normal position. Now you're backing off the Got a man on the line now, so it's even backfield.
There's old Pick right there.
Coming from behind. He throws it away. No catch. He had to feel that pressure coming from behind. That looked like Logan Coomer. I think it was 44 coming from the backside. And
just like you were saying, as long as they got that people back in the way back 25 yards.
You got your safeties back here, you should be fine. You can afford to play up.
Woodford still got that one timeout, I believe.
Yeah, they have a timeout.
So we might see this little picking going on here.
17.8. Third down, 10.
He's waiting. Good job as the receiver right there.
I wasn't watching the play that time. I was watching 52 play, and he is a little dirty. He just laid on number 10, Logan Banks. He took Banks to the ground and just gave him the business. As we go under 10 seconds.
Does everybody just drop back? We got 7,
yeah, we're going to throw this one up.
They're going to throw this one up, moonball.
Hail Mary time. Nope, he going down for a sack. Good night, and number 10 gets the sack. Logan. After getting laid on by 52, he makes the sack. 35-7, halftime score. Eagles lead it. 35 unanswered points. Very impressive first half.
I just can't believe this team from what we saw earlier in the year till now.
That shows you what good coaching can do. Your first game to the last, you want to improve, and right now they're clicking on all cylinders. 35-7, your halftime score. Back after halftime.
Ending at 2 a.m. So whatever you must do it now. Chain, getting paid over here. Thursday, baby, bring it over here. Thursday, bring it over here. See my money make up, do my money make up. See my money make up, do my money make up. Everybody else I'll show you how to shake it, how to booty shake. I'll show you how to shake it. See how the booty shake like an earthquake. There is no escape when I shake it in your face. Now don't you wanna take a booty shaking on your tape? So show it to your boys and see the look on all their face. I move it to the left, move it to the right. Double time, I show them what they like. Look at it, slow motion freeze. Stop for the camera, paparazzi wanna see. Work it, let me work it. Pull it right down, flip it and reverse it. It's your the one here, it's your the one here. If you got a big one, let me search it. If I know how hard I gotta work, yeah. It's your the one here, it's your the one here. Hey, what's happening? Thank you. Oh, thank you. You all are so wonderful.
The Sun Girls, ladies and gentlemen. and gentlemen.
At times, it seemed the challenges would be too great, and I wanted to quit. Later, I realized that this
Ladies and gentlemen, the Madison Southern High School Pep Band.
I decided to fight back and tackle the problem. If you really want something, you can complete your journey, one step at a time.
The Madison Southern High School Marching Band. What a great halftime performance.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
We're back after halftime. Eagles lead at 35-7. Eagles to receive the ball to begin the second half. Great first half by the Eagles. Didn't have a chance to talk with Coach Clark, but I know he would be ecstatically happy. He may not say it, but he's happy. Watch for an onside kick here.
And Peyton Skidmore has done everything in the book for the Eagles. I think he's got 3 or 4 touchdowns.
At least 3. Skidmore has been the go-to guy tonight. Aaron Sloan's played a great game. Yeah, he's lined up. He's lined up for an onside. Told you. Where's my down?
Got it.
Woo. How do they not see that? Well, as it is, we got the ball, but wow. Eagles recover the onside, luckily. Take over in great field position, about the 50. Wow, I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I think everybody knew that was coming.
Except for the coaches.
Coaches, I just brought everybody up.
Oh, well. We're taking over now, up 35, 28 unanswered, 35-7, 11:43 to play.
As I was talking right there at the intermission there with the Woodford radio people, they say when they get
Slots
down, they just stop playing. That's it.
Timeout.
They're done.
Timeout Southern. Coach Clark not happy about something. First one of the second half, 11:34 in. Timeout. We'll stay here since we just came back. No halftime stats to speak of, but what do you think of the first half?
Well, gosh, just about any play that Southern drawed up over the middle worked. Woodford was on the line, had 8, 9 in the box, and when they just didn't get pressure on the quarterback, or a couple times they went by there, they just didn't see him. They had their head down and couldn't see where the quarterback was. But let me tell you, Sloan has been a quarterback possessed tonight. He's thrown the ball well. He's took his time. He's got confidence.
He's played well.
He's played very well. It's just, like you said, it's just like beginning of the season. You make strides. When you get down here to district play, hey, it's a brand new world out there. Hey, let's get our first win, which gets Montgomery County. 3
touchdowns for Peyton Skidmore tonight. And now we're getting ready to go underway. Pitch. Nice lane. He's loose. Up to the 35-30. Still running. 20, 15. Taken out of bound inside of around the 10 to 12. Nice run, Eagles.
I think that just shows you right there.
What number is that?
That was
25?
Yeah.
It's AJ.
But
nice job by the O-line to open that hole.
It just shows Woodford is done right there.
They didn't tackle worth their weight. Red zone opportunity once again. Eagles looking to get that running clock going here in a moment. Trying to get it up. 36. Up 28 now. And a pro set. Stacy. Handoff up the middle. Boom, boom. No, he keeps it. He fooled me. That's a touchdown for the Eagles. I was fooled on that one. Stacy, touchdown. Wow. It's 41-7 Eagles.
Well, I just look like the old Monday Night Football. Turn out the lights, the party's over.
This one is getting ugly quick. Got ugly in the first quarter.
Well, when your team just said, well, I'm done, if you're not going to play, give me an effort out there. you're going to go to the bench.
We're going for 2 here. Not quite sure why. But they get the 2-point conversion.
He's in.
43-7.
2-point conversion is good. From this point forward, the clock will continue to run.
Not quite sure why they don't kick extra point there, but it's 43-7 Eagles.
Well, I believe what's happening is John Clark is probably sending a message to somebody next week probably.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
County School Sports Television. Donald Foster alongside Rick Bobberly. Eagles on a roll, leading at 43-7. And a pop-up and a catch. And he falls to the ground at the 41.
Well, Coach Don, it's 43-7. We just started the third quarter, rather. Are you going to let some other kids play right now to get your starters out a little bit?
You're doing the fourth quarter. You'll sub a little bit now, probably. Fourth quarter, you'll try to get some playing time as much as you can for the young guys, JV team. One thing I've learned is in a game like this where it's 43-7, things can get a little chippy out there. Last thing you want is to lose a player to a dirty play.
We'll
Not saying Woodford will run a dirty play, but you don't want to leave him in too long. As running back up the middle.
I expect Woodford probably just come on and pass the ball here and just go on. But
Woodford the run. Nice pickup on first down. Bring up about 2nd and 6. If you're Woodford County, you just want to run some offense, get some good-looking plays in. You're not going to come back. I mean, quarterback keeper, breaks 1, and that's about it. Gain of about 2, perhaps. Logan Banks under tackle.
Well, Coach Stone, one thing I'm really impressed is
17's hurt. I thought he took a bad fall there. He got hit. 17's limping, quarterback.
Southern's defense has improved, what I've seen.
They're coming to play right now, and that quarterback is limping pretty good.
They're flying to the ball from get-go, from the first quarter. And I say John Clark motivated them and say, hey, this is a district. We've got to have this win.
Yeah. Gosh, yeah, you got to have this win. Long playoff game. He completes the pass to 32. Taken down for it, but not before a first down. Richardson on the tackle. Devontre Winkfield on the reception. It's a first down. They're across midfield now to their own 44. And the quarterback, 17. Trey Thurman still limping. He's not mobile at all if you can get after him. Completion over the middle. Ball's out after the play. That ball's dead. I'm putting pressure on the quarterback if I'm the Eagles. I'm coming. So he's not able to evade you right now, limping like he is. Clock moving, 9:11 to play, third quarter. 43-7 Eagles. Sending a message not only to Woodford, but perhaps to Anderson County and Madison Central. We've hit our stride. Comes that. That's what I'm saying right there. He can't move. Sack. Who is that?
Logan Banks on
Number
the
10,
sack.
Logan Banks with the sack. It's Eagle defense. If I'm the Eagle defense, and if they're going to leave Trey Thurman in, I'm coming.
This come every play. This come every play.
I don't care if I'm up 43-7 or not. If they're going to leave him in, I'm coming. Clock moving now down to 7:20. It's a big third down and long.
There it comes.
And gets there. Nope.
Interception.
Picked off. Woo! All the way back. Touchdown. Landon Stacy with the pick on the screen. What a play. What a play. Huh?
There was a flag after
Flag
that.
on the play.
After the scored touchdown, I don't
that's
know
probably
if
celebration.
something got a little excited there.
That's probably celebration. Stacy with a pick six. 49-7. Flag after the play would probably be against your Eagles for a celebration. And who could blame them? Clock's still running 5:30. I don't think it's supposed to be running.
Well, this is officiating crew here. I guess it's high school football, but
That's why they're in high school. Waiting on a call. Here it comes from the man in the white hat. He'll tell us what the play was.
it might be against Woodford, what I'm seeing.
It's against us.
He's talking
Surely.
to Clark here.
Dead ball, personal foul. Unsportsmanlike against your Eagles. Probably be assessed on the 2-point, probably on the kickoff. On the kickoff. 5:45, clock moving, 49-7. Eagles just rolling it. 42 unanswered.
I tell you, if John Clark could put this in a bottle.
Oh, they're going to kick the extra point. No, we're going for two.
And cap it right here with a plug. He would love to do this for next week.
Yeah. That's a great pick six. They're going to kick the extra point here. Make it 50-7. 50 points for your Eagles tonight. I'm sure Woodford County's got to be shaking their head. How can we play so good at times and play like this? The score is 50-7. Eagles rolling the Jackets. 5:02 to play. We'll be back after this.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
High school, 4 minutes left in the third quarter. It's 50-7. Eagles just rolling up on the Jackets.
Now, still one of your lines, life without Damien.
Yep, it's life without Damien. Life's pretty good right now.
Southern's just unpredictable when they are on the offense side.
Kick it deep. Oh, he took it on a run. This could be dangerous. Yeah, he's not going nowhere. He's down to the 46. Inside Jacket territory at the 46.
Don, let's talk about Coach Clark for just a second. You know, he came out here a couple years ago, several years ago, I guess you could say now. What kind of program has he instilled? When he first got the program, I remember coming up here, you might have had 20 kids playing.
Yeah, he took over a program off an 0-10 season. I think he went 0-10 his first year, didn't win a game.
Well, what I want to ask you is, how do they buy in the system, get more kids out, you think? That's a question we need to ask Clark, because I'll give him some kudos right here. He has done an excellent job.
It's not just your head coach, your assistants have to recruit these kids. The other kids have to recruit the kids to play with them, and once you start winning a couple of games, people want to be a part of a winning program.
And it's like, several years ago, it wasn't, we'll be on the flip side of this score here 6-7 years ago, whatever it was, 66-14 or something like that. But now,
Handoff inside, tackled by a host of Eagles. But winning is contagious. Having Harris and winning some games and getting all that national publicity has brought a lot of kids out now on the program. As you see, they got a good number of kids right now on the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
Not as big as a Trinity, you say, but, it's pretty good numbers.
Well, I was just looking at the roster there when I was at work today, and I've seen where there's got a few seniors graduating. Yeah. But you know what? For a quarter, though, for next year, they're gonna be down a little bit, maybe not, what I've seen so far.
Over the middle pass, he's wide, freaking open. No tackling going on by the Eagles right now as he's down to the 19. So perhaps the Eagles will break that 42-0 run, or whatever it is now, 43-0 run.
Well, when we start this fourth quarter here at about another minute 40, is it just a mutual agreement with both coaches? Say, hey, let's take our starters out. Let's play the juniors or sophomores.
Nope.
I don't, for either side, it's aimless to me just to get them
Woodford
kids
really
out.
Their starters in there. They're going to try to score. They're not going to take their starters out just because they're losing. Should have been picked. Pass behind them. 1:19 to play for the fourth quarter. Southern may put in some young guys, and Woodford may as well, but there's no gentleman agreement. You play the game. You may see Sloan come out. You may see Stacy or Simpson play more quarterback. But pass completed. Defense way off. Inside the 10, fighting for it, stays in bounds. Now he's out of bounds. But we're going to be down to 44 seconds in the third. Sean Dez, good low on that tackle.
This is probably the best Southern game I've seen in the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
All aspects. Defense, they held their own. Defense, we've not gave really no props to defense tonight. They gave up that early first touchdown, but they dug in and they tackled well.
Right there's a nice hit. Yeah, they even allowed the offense to do what they needed to do and score the points.
Carter Smith gets up a little slow right there.
Carter with the hit. That hurt him too.
Holding his hand right there.
Going to the fourth quarter, the score is 50 Eagles, 7 Yellow Jackets. After 3. That's right. It's 50 points for your Eagles. Back for the fourth quarter after this. Timeout.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net. Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
I believe it was, he called 44. Surely it wasn't Logan Coomer. It might have been. Oh, that's right. Forgot Woodford had the ball. Where have I been? Second down for the Jackets. Inside the red zone, they're trying to score. We have a false start against the Yellow Jackets. Alabama up 5.
I was trying to get some stats over here, but they didn't have none tonight.
We don't have a stat man.
But their consensus over there, Skidmore's got 1 rushing touchdown, 2 pass touchdowns, all-purpose yards. He's way over 200 yards easily. That man has a deserved round of applause for his efforts. The whole Eagles, offense, defense, special teams, be applauded too as well.
He's going to throw it deep. Man. Almost. Is it picked off? No, it's incomplete. Hit the ground.
The intended receivers, number 7, broken up by number 86.
Well, we got Eastern on the road tomorrow, Coach Don, over there at Southeast
Broken
Missouri.
up by the senior Tate Elkins. But Southern is subbing in some defensive replacements now. This is a 3rd and long. Can drop back. Puts it up.
Touchdown.
Yep.
Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets get the score, 50-13.
Is made by number 1, Dominique Johnson.
Dominique Johnson with the reception. So goes that streak of 43 unanswered. It's 50-13 as they line up for 2. Timeout.
On the field.
Timeout on the field. 9:52 to play. They just want to get some subs in, I believe, so send them back out. Complete domination. You take away that first possession for the Yellow Jackets where they score a touchdown, it has been nothing but Southern. Southern with the win ensures himself of at least 1 playoff game here at the Eagles' nest. Looking for 2, throws it back in the end zone, almost picked off. So next week's game against Anderson County will be for all the marbles for the district championship.
Pass broken up for the Eagles.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goble and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
And we fall on it at the 45. 9:45 to play. Madison Central had Lafayette tonight. Last I heard, Lafayette was on top, but it's a big district game for Central. They lost at Tate's Creek, so they need to get the win tonight. Stay alive for that 2 seed.
Got to be that 2 seed. You don't want to go on the road.
You don't want to be on the road. That's right.
At least get 1 game at home, then somebody could upset the number 1 seed. You never know.
Somebody could beat the 1 seed in the other district.
Now let's talk about Southern here. If
you don't want to be the 2
when they play next week here, and they play Anderson
for the 1 seed,
and they get the 1 seed here,
get 2 playoff games.
You can kind of control your own destiny next Friday night here at 7:30.
At your place.
Come out and watch this Eagles team. They're muchly
It'll
improved.
be for the championship. Oh, what a block down low. That's a nice tackle. Hunter Richardson in at tailback. Landon Stacy's in at quarterback. So Aaron Sloan's night is over, as well as Skidmore's. And AJ probably won't be. Well, AJ's in the game now, coming out. 25. 9.5 before this one is over. And the Yellow Jackets get to make that long drive back to Versailles. You know what they say, cold weather is not for the Yellow Jackets, and tonight it proved well for this one. That's my last insect joke of the night. Nice run, about 4 or 5 on the pickup. Logan Coomer with the carry, 44.
He's a hoss cat right there.
Lafayette is up 33-14 now at the end of 3 against the Indians tonight. So
And I think at one time Central was up top 14-13.
14-13 perhaps, but now it's showing up like now they're going to be playing for a 3 seed. You want that 3 seed. You don't want to be the 4 and have to go to the other one, because I think the one on the other side is Scott County.
Nobody don't want to go there.
You don't want to go to Toyota.
That's like Death Valley for Clemson. Don't want to go there.
No, you don't want to go up to Georgetown. Coomer with the carry. Pushing them. First down, Eagles.
Little rugby style there.
Move that pile.
That's about like when we watch all Eastern's football.
I'm
Run
just saying
the
right
ball.
now. But when this game started, I don't think Logan Coomer was expecting to get any carries, okay? I don't think I was on a scouting report for Coomer to be carrying the ball. 72 checks in for the Eagles. Dalton Turner, the junior old lineman. Stacy back in at quarterback. Under 6 minutes to play. Eagles want to get a score with this second team O. The guys you see on the field right now are the guys we'll see next year playing some good minutes. Up the middle. Well, that was a 4th down play. I thought he had a first down. It was a 4th and 1. Well, they got the first down now. I thought that previous play went enough for the first, but that was the first down. What?
Seven comes in as quarterback. Let's get a name.
Seven's coming in. He's not on the roster. 7 is a young quarterback. So if you find a JV roster, you might find it. Or maybe off the KGSAA website. It's going to be handed off. Handoff inside. Nice run. Big run for about 10. Peyton Skidmore still in the game. Why is Peyton still in the game, guys?
I just don't know. I just don't like to have any starters in there at all right at this point.
Do not have a 7 on my roster.
We'll see if we can find that young man's name.
As I said, he's playing some good minutes now for him. Second down, 2. Pitch to 18. Again, Zach Howard on the carry. Seven, the quarterback, the young quarterback checks in. 5 minutes to play. Good low out wide. Motion, handoff inside. Digging for that first down. Going to be tough and close. Ball carrier is number 5 again. That's a JV kid, not on our roster. Quarterback is Cornelius. Don't have a first name on him. But I believe he is the son of Steve Cornelius, who is the OC, JV coach, JV freshman coach.
Yeah, Steve Cornelius there. His son's in quarterback.
A lot of kids in the game now. It's not on our rosters. We apologize, but, you know, you don't expect the game to be 50-13 in the fourth quarter. Up the middle, big run. First down and more at the 4-minute mark. These guys getting in are getting lettered for the Eagles. Another first down. Good student section still here. Good crowd still here. Crowd's not really left yet as we go under 3.5. And a handoff inside, up the middle, running play. Larry Freeman, number 77 in the ball game. Trying to get some of these names out who normally we don't get to call. We don't recognize the O-line enough because, they're not the fancy guys who make the catches and the passes. But without that O-line, I don't care who you are, you're not running. Even Harris couldn't run without an O-line. Motion, handoff. Up the middle, got a nice little crease, couldn't hit it. Ball comes loose late, and I think the Jackets may have it. They do. Turnover, Southern. Yellow Jackets recover a fumble and take over at 2.5 to play. And the clock moving. Every game we choose a Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the ball game. I believe that was chosen in the first quarter. I think it's going to be, I don't know.
I don't have a clue, Donald.
I vote for Peyton Skidmore. I
think that's a good choice.
Skidmore, your Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the ball game.
What a whale of a game.
He was on pace to tie Al Bundy with 5 touchdowns, but then he fell behind a little bit. But
I think we saw him there set for a little while.
Yeah. You get some of the young guys some playing time, if you will.
He had 1 rush touchdown and 2 receptions for TDs, and he's all-purpose yards. He's probably around 250.
Yeah,
nice
he's
game.
had a
really
great
good game.
150 to go, and Jackets going nowhere. Eagles are going to win it and go to 2-0 in the district. This is up a big showdown next Friday night against the Anderson County Bearcats for the district title.
So if you ain't having nothing to do on Friday night, come watch this Southern team over here.
Even if you have something to do, cancel it. We're talking district title up here. Southern hasn't won a district title in a long time. Even with Harris, we ran into Pulaski County. Couldn't get through Pulaski. They have a chance
we would have
to win
to check
this
on
district.
that one there. I don't think they – even with Lou Stalker, I don't think they won.
They may have won a district somewhere down the line, but it's been a while.
It's been a while.
We'll have that for you next week. But it's been a while since we won a district. And we have a chance to win one next week against the Bearcats.
So they'll have a little time
Game
off
getting
here.
chippy.
And what does Coach Clark do on Monday morning, or would they watch a little bit of this game film on Sunday?
You watch this Monday afternoon. You'll watch film. You'll grade film, watch it, and then get ready for Anderson.
He'll get a scouting report on Anderson as well. Anderson will
They'll
get a
get
scouting
tape
report
tomorrow. They'll trade for a tape somewhere tomorrow. I think we had a turnover, perhaps. Nope. I thought I saw a fumble there, the way guys reacting, but it wasn't. 45 seconds left. This one's in the bag as the players are trading in and out. You get ready for Anderson County. You don't linger on this one. Just like a loss. You don't lay on a loss too long. You have to lay down on a win. Timeout on the field, just a timeout to get some substitutions in, basically 30-second timeout with 32 seconds to play.
What a win for Southern. I'm just astonished. I'm stunned how easy it was.
Woodford County's a team, though, that lost 50-0 to Central. Then they hung 42 on someone, so they're just so up and down. But I am surprised as well, just like you say. It's unbelievable with the victory. But a win's a win.
Gentlemen, as you make plans for football next week, Southern will be right back here.
District title game next week. It's what you play all season for. It's what you get ready for is win that district, go into the playoffs with some momentum. Peyton Skidmore opened this game up. Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the ball game, Peyton Skidmore. With 3 touchdowns in that opening quarter to set the pace. As this game is over, 31 seconds. He's going to go deep perhaps. Yep, he's going to run it. He's got room. He goes out of bounds. That's a late hit. No flag. 20 seconds. They will maybe get one more snap. Oh, they stopped the clock, 15.7. I think they're going to throw that late flag. They did. That's 15 yards. Yep. It might be against. No, it's against the Eagles. It was a late hit out of bounds. So, watch it 15. Sloppy here at the end with the young guys. 15.7 left. And they're going to shoot it to the end zone. Try to get it respectable anyway, 50-20. Here goes the pass. It's going to be picked. Go to the knee, young man. Nope, he's going to bring it out. And he gets it out to around the 40, still on his feet. Nice return in the ball game on an interception. This one is over. The Eagles have won it 50-13. Dominating performance by the Eagles. Well, we said all we can say about the Eagles tonight, 50-13. What a game, what a player. Played by Skidmore tonight. Sloan looks good. Defense plays well. That's an all-around good game.
Couldn't ask for anything else. I mean, this is what you dream of having this is
as easy as it gets. As we said, next Friday night, October the
23rd, I believe.
23rd, district championship game at the Eagle Nest. Be here or be nowhere. Donald Foster for Rick Moberly. We'll see you next week for the district showdown at Madison Southern. Good night, everyone.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Jerry Goebel and State Farm Insurance, Richmond, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, expressroofing.net, Cumberland Valley National Bank in Richmond and Berea, Luxury Pet Services in Richmond, Time Warner Cable, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Madison County Schools, Tatum Enterprises, and Real Life Community Church, myrealchurch.org. We want to be sure and thank our fine sponsors, Berea Online, First Gear, WKYT.com, and the Colonel Sports Card Shop. A shout out to another great sponsor, Journey Auto and Boat Sales in Richmond. And welcome to another great sponsor, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Chris Hornsby in Highland Park.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
The following is in smokeless tobacco: cadmium, formaldehyde, lead, nicotine, nitrosamines, polonium-210, hydrazine, benzopyrene, and uranium-235. Don't be a dip. Don't dip.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy, and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov. www.cdc.gov.